the lead.
Do you know that feeling, when your pro friend challenges you in 1v1 TDM and you lose, or when someone calls you noob, and challenges you to TDM match and you lose that too? How do you feel? I know how it feels. But not now, you will never feel bad again. Because you're not gonna lose any TDM match again. If you were following my teachings nicely, and have improved your hip fire, then today's video is for you. As we all know, in TDM we mostly encounter close range fights, so your close range must be good. Today I will share some useful tips and tricks, which will help you to take your opponent down. I know there are thousands of tips and tricks for TDM, but they have no use in real fights. I am sharing only useful ones, which I use in TDM to win my challenges. Remember, even you hit few shots only before main fight, your chances of winning that fights becomes very high. I think that's too much for today's intro, so let's dive in now. First trick comes here at container. We all know how container fights are important in TDM, and it's one of most common spots to fight. And check how you have to fight this one. If you try to jump like this, you will definitely die because it gets easy for opponents to trace while you are in air, because you can't do any movements. Instead of jumping sideways, jump close to container with pre-fire like I am doing. I bet your opponent will get a shock and he will not be able to predict your move. Check this example.
Reloading! Expired!
Next tip for you guys on this spot. We mostly take fights here, and lose, you know why? Because we rush blind. Instead of rushing to your opponent like this and die, even it's your right side, perform movement like this, cover in and out until you hit few shots to your enemy and then rush it easy, and by chance if a head connected you are the winner of that fight. But don't rush on this spot without giving damage, that's important. Next tip works on this box. This box gives you such amazing fluid movements which will totally confuse your enemies. Like if enemies are holding here, you can go like this, or if enemies are expecting you from right side, you can surprise them like this. You can get to 3 places from here once you are on top. When enemies are camping here, jump here like this. It works on both sides of TDM map, and you can go on left container like this, and as well as right container into the boxes for better view. Make sure you know how to jump on this box from any angle. While playing normal TDM matches, try mastering this movement. Next and most important are these boxes here. You see mostly fights take place around these boxes, and when we try to shoot from above, sometimes bullets connect and sometimes don't. You know why? Because on the both side of TDM heights of the boxes are not the same. On the right slot side, you can shoot from above the boxes, and on the left slot you can't. It's an important point and you must know this. Now whenever you try to fight here, you must know, can I shoot from above the boxes, and act according to your situation. Proper knowledge of your surroundings makes you a better player. Next trick works in the middle of warehouse. We know mostly players take DPP in the middle of the warehouse on this spot. And it gets difficult for us to shoot or rush. But do you know you can shoot from below the boxes like this, and it works on different angles. I know it will not deal much damage, but sometimes only few shot of yours can make them panic. So always remember this spot, and try to shoot from below if possible. Next trick works on this container, when most of the players are damaged here, and they try to hold, even if they are damaged. If you rush blindly you may lose that point, so why not give them a surprise from above like this? Just simply jump off the ladders of this container, and jump again to get your point. From other side, you can use the same trick by jumping on that box. And from longer sides, it works like this. Next trick works here. We all know when we take fights on these wooden logs, either we will rush, without giving any damage, or we will wait for them, or we try to shoot from here like this. But this is most common spot for shooting, and most of the players are aware of this. Instead of shooting from middle, you can shoot from these 2 places as well. Try to damage the enemy from here and then rush to take your kill. Most of the times enemies camp here and wait for us to come from their right side, so that they can kill us easily. But you can take this way to give them damage, and you can rush from your right, and can use their move against them. But don't forget to jump on the top of box, or you may die. Next trick works on the same spot. When enemies are on their side and try to take long-range fights, and hard scope at you, you can jump on this barrel and can shoot from here, without coming in their line of sight. Also you will get a better view. It works on both sides of TDM. From other side you can jump of this wooden log to get same view. And lastly you must know the quick trick to climb these boxes to get height advantage, as all we know how important are these boxes. Firstly you can jump from container directly. And also you can jump from this side to get to the top. First press the jump button and then pull your joystick forward, and repeat the same to get to the top at ease. If you try normal jumping here, your character will use ledge grab, and will vault making your movement slow and easy for your opponent to get enough time to kill you. These were some common spots of TDM where we usually take fights. I hope you will keep all tips and tricks in your mind while taking another challenge. Use these tips on these spots to win your fights. Your improvements are more important to me than likes and subscribe. Hope you have learned something new today. Now if you are still watching, do a comment with your favorite emoji. See you guys in next one. Now watch my pro gameplay.
Awesome. Watch out! Excellent work. Watch out! Watch out! Awesome. Watch out! Awesome. Watch out! Excellent work. Enemy down!